Okay, today we're in the third month on the fifth day of the month. So we're right in the start of the third month, which is the sign of the twins. And actually it's kind of cool because in about 3 days is what I'm going to show you today, something that happened in 1934. Okay, now, so the first thing I want to show you is on May 28th, 1934. Okay, you see the J's bracketed. Okay, that's because we don't have 28 characters in our alphabet, so we have to add these two together to reduce. So 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 we do have, it's our letter J. So J gets bracketed and AJS always connect because they share the same base root. Okay, so we'll see on here, it's the frequency of 741. Okay. Now, May 28th, 1934. You see, when I add up the letters, the simple gematria value for each of the letters, and I add them up, Dionne quintuplets, it will equal 235. 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 5 is 10. That's J. So this J right here is saying Dionne quintuplets. Okay, now this is by design, it's not an accident. This calendar proves and confirms predestination is true. So this location, okay, Corbeil. So when I add up the word Corbeil, it's not too far away from where I dwell. We got 64. 6 plus 4 is 10. That's J. So the J is bracketed. So this J is saying Dionne quintuplets Corbeil on the very day that they're born in 1934. So my calendar's going to take you all the way back to 1934. Now, when I look that up on my calendar, okay, so we already know we're in the third month. Flip this over, and then we see in the third month it starts May 21st. Okay, and what we're looking for is May 28th. So the first day is, see the little one there, that's day 1 of the month. It's always a Memorial Sabbath day. Okay, and so when we count from there, May 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So May 28th connects to the 8th here. Okay, and I want to show you on here. So May 28th connects to the 8th day of the third month. And the third month has a sign of the twins. Remember, we're talking about quintuplets, but each one of them, if they were walking with one of their sisters and you saw 2 of them on the street, you'd go, those are twins. They're twins, if you didn't know anything about the Quints. Okay, so now we see this 8th day, okay, and it's the 7th day of the week alignment. So you'll see G is the 7th letter, so it gets the bracket here. All right, the frequency is 174. Okay, now as you see these tones and vibrations, they're visual, okay, on my calendar. So as you learn the words, you'll begin to see the music, and I hope you start to see the music with what I'm showing you here. Okay, so you'll see the overtone, and this is called the overtone, and then we have day 1 overtone over here. Okay, Now, this G, if we add up the word or the name Dionne, it equals 61. We don't have 61 characters in our alphabet, so we have to add those together. 6, 7, that's G again, so the G gets bracketed. So over here, the G is saying Dionne, okay? Dionne, G is for girls, Dionne girls. Girls, daughters, Dionne daughters, Dionne girls, okay? Now, if we add the dad, Oliva, and the mom, Dionne, equals 214. So 2 plus 1 plus 4 is 7. That's our letter G. So this, you can see dad, mom, Dionne, girls, parents, and you can see the dad and mom Dionne encoded in the G. So that's the overtone. And this here's the Dionne girls delivery day right here. Okay, so this H, okay, if we add up Dionne Quints, so we add D plus I plus O plus N plus E plus Q plus U plus I plus N plus T plus S, that equals 161. 1 plus 6 plus 1 is 8, which the H gets the bracket. So this is saying Dionne Quints, and this is saying Dionne quintuplets. So we're getting a double verification here. All right. Now, remember the J says Corbeil. Now, I know it's Ontario, Canada, so Ontario has a value, simple gematria value of 92. Canada has a simple gematria value of 24. We add that together, we get 116. 1 plus 1 plus 6, again, is 8, which is H. So we see Ontario, Canada, right? We see Corbeil, Ontario, Canada. You see how the material web is tying to the spiritual web. Okay? Now this particular one, 528, is a tone of healing and transformation. It's known as Miragostorum when you're listening to the tone. 528 hertz is used for healing. And anyway, that's another story. But we see the vibration with my song. We see what's going on. So this H also, if I take the 5 girls' names, Annette, Emily, Yvonne, Cecile, and Marie, and I add that together, it's 305. 305, 3 plus 0 plus 5 is 8. That's H. So we see right here, we see the 5 Dionne Quints, Ontario, Canada, encoded here. We see the Dionne parents encoded here. Okay. Now, something else I wanted to point out is that we see Ontario, Canada attached to the H. Ontario, Canada has a root of H. Corbeil has a root of J. Okay, if I add Corbeil, Ontario, Canada together, okay, it equals 180. 1 plus 8 plus 0 equals I. And you see the I is bracketed here. So the 8th and 9th are connected to May 28th. You see how that shows Corbeil, Ontario, Canada here, Ontario, Canada here, and Corbeil here. So it's triangulating to show you that it's properly aligned. Okay? Now, after they were delivered, then government agencies got involved. Government agencies involved. And anyway, if you want to learn more about the Dionne Quints, you can look it up on YouTube and you'll find stuff about the Dionne Quints. I thought this was, because it was in the sign of the twins, and we're in this month now on my sacred calendar, I thought this was a really good one to show. So, and if you're interested in learning more about initial reading, more about my calendar, I've put a few courses online at initial-reading.teachable.com. And initial reading 101, 102, and 103 are each $10. And they're like stepping stones. And then I have my calendar clock course, which is $25. However, if you are interested in just jumping into the calendar, I would recommend taking Initial Reading 101 first, and then take my calendar clock course. And you'll get a much fuller read when you're using my calendar if you understand where this matrix comes from. All right. Thank you very much. Have yourself a wonderful day. And hope to hear from you. If you're interested in contacting me through the email, you can email Adar to you. Whoops, not a very good you. At Hotmail, I probably don't even have to write it, hotmail.ca, but there we go, Adar to you at hotmail.ca. Sorry for the sloppy writing. And hope to hear from you. Thanks for that, and bye for now.